connecting Jurong Island Garden Lake in the west to Coney Island in the east. If you start from Jurong Lake Garden, you will actually be ending at Lower Seletar Reservoir. So there is a total of 10 checkpoints, and the trails actually takes visitor through a variety of parks. Parks connector, nature's areas, urban space, and points of interest. What is the C2C mobile app? C2C is a short form for Coast to Coast. Like what Simon mentioned earlier, it is a AR-enabled mobile application. It actually allows like a completion of the 36-kilometer from one end to the other of Singapore. And it has a lot of like fun activities and programs to help you discover the attractions around and to stay connected with the community. Some main app features that I'm going to introduce and share with you, which is Wayfinding. Navigate on your own. Once you actually download this app on your mobile phone, because it is actually navigate through GPS function, you'll be able to locate which part of the trail are you in and where are you heading to. It is informative and fun because it's a community app that allows you to look at some photos of other users who actually using the app to check in and share information through the app itself. It creates a community engagement by allowing you to actually use the features of searching for the flowers. And what is flowers? If you may wondering, it is actually points that you can accumulate that could actually bring you to win attractive prizes, and you will be able to receive notifications such as promotions and events. So first of all, let's start off with sharing about wayfinding. So this app actually use the GPS technology, and once it is enabled on the phone, right, it will actually shows your actual locations. So you will actually need to tap on the checkpoint to activate like auto navigation. The checkpoint usually will reflect like a icon of a bird, and then after that you can actually use the shortest route to the next checkpoint. And from checkpoint 1 to checkpoint 2, for example, will actually brings you to accumulate some flowers, which are points that can be useful to actually exchange for some attractive prizes along the way. So I'll share in more details regarding the flower points later, but this is a interesting map to give you a good overview of like what is the checkpoint icon looking at, and what are the next checkpoint location which you are heading to. For info entertainment, right, after you visit the checkpoint, you will actually see like a marker, like animal has a marker of the checkpoint. So when we use the AR technology, right, if you use your phone to scan on this animal, it will appear in a 3D function, like a 3D bird standing right on your mobile app, mobile screen itself. Feel like it is very real and very live. You have some interesting fun fact about them and their surrounding um, density. So you not only be enjoying the nature along your walk, you will also get to know some fun facts about some animals and plant. And after you actually understand those fun facts, right, you can actually answer to a quiz, and at the end of the quiz you will earn flowers, which is points for more rewards. Treasure hunting is another attractive and fun way of the entertainment in this app. So basically the treasure hunting is about fruits. So not only you will be able to know fun facts about animals, you will be able to see like fruits appearing on your screen itself along the way. When you open the mobile app from your coast to coast trail, you can catch as many fruits as possible to actually accumulate points during special events to win the prizes as well. I'll show you a video later to give you like overview of how it looks like. So stay tuned for that. Next, we have a C2C experience, which is after you log into the mobile app, right, you will be able to see this portal of people sharing photos. So this is where I touched base earlier, where there is this community engagement going on. You will be able to see people sharing selfies, people sharing like flowers of what they discover along the way. So feel free to actually take a photo and share your experience in the app with other users as well, so that we interact as a community together. And you will receive notifications on events and promotions. Special events and promotions will be sent to your personal inbox as well. You can also join the Facebook NPark page to look at the latest communications launch for any attractive events and prizes. And this is a sample of the notification which will be sent through the app itself. So for example, if you want any e-vouchers or if there is any promotion along the way, along the coastline, you'll receive it in your inbox. So now let me share with you more details regarding the trail. For example, from checkpoint 1 to checkpoint 10, what is along the way, like what is checkpoint 2, 3, 4, you may wonder. So let me share with you on that. So if you're now referring to my screen, you'll be able to see this, um, you'll be able to see this in details, such as like the coast checkpoint. So the first checkpoint, right, actually starts from Jurong Lake Garden. Jurong Lake Garden is the first checkpoint, and it will brings you to checkpoint 2, which is a Bukit Batok Nature Park. Then it will bring you down to checkpoint 3, which is along Bukit Timah area, and then to Adam Road area, checkpoint 4, to Ang Mo Kio and Bishan Park, which is you then probably reach the north of Singapore from the west of Singapore. That is checkpoint 5. It's the mid checkpoint along the way, and then it will bring you to checkpoint 6, which is near Hougang area. And then checkpoint 7 is a Sengkang floating wetland. Checkpoint 8 over here is Punggol Waterway Park. And you realize that you will be actually walking towards the east of the Singapore right now. Checkpoint 9 is Coney Island Park. And checkpoint 10 will actually brings you to Lower Seletar Reservoir Park. So here are some photos about each checkpoint. So when you're at the Jurong Lake Garden, there are actually a lot of things that you can explore while you are making your way to checkpoint 2, such as you have the forest rumble, you have some dog run. For those of you who are like pet lover, you'll be able to spot some dog around this area. There is some grassland, and there is also this map also consists of some eateries along the way, which you can actually search for, like cafe hopping or restaurants if you're interested. And then when you are at the checkpoint 2, like Bukit Timah Nature Park, they will give you like a overview of what is over here, like a World War II memorable site. For checkpoint 3, it will actually brings you to Bukit Timah Park Connector. Checkpoint 4 is Adam Road. You actually walk past like the food center and Singapore Botanical Garden. So Singapore Botanical Garden, it will has the overview of like a few gates at the Botanical Garden, such as like the Bukit Timah Gate, Nasim Gate, Tanglin Gate, and Terrassol Gate. And then it will bring you to Marymount Road. When you walk along the Marymount Road, it will bring you next to checkpoint 5, which is Bishan and Ang Mo Kio Park. So for Bishan and Ang Mo Kio Park, you will have a few different like features such as the Lotus Garden, and you have some playgrounds, some eatery like McDonald's and cafe, some dragonfly pond as well. And if you keep walking, you will reach checkpoint 6, which is also another park. And then we will bring you next to checkpoint 7, which is the Sengkang floating wetland. It is actually a Punggol Park connector. So right now you are currently at the east of Singapore. And once you reach checkpoint 8, will be the Punggol Waterway Park. You will be able to take a look at like the Jewel Bridge, Adventure Bridge, and you'll be able to also keep walking and you'll reach Coney Island Park. Coney Island Park is somewhere which I personally prefer. It's really very nice. It's something that I would say that it's worth visiting if you have the time. Do drop by to Coney Island. It brings you to like another part and another side of Singapore. It's kind of mind blowing for me when I first went there. And then keep walking back to the checkpoint 8 area. You will be able to access to checkpoint 10 from there. That will be the Lower Seletar Reservoir Park, and that is the last checkpoint. So next I'm going to actually show you a video. Yep, so now I'm going to share with you a short video regarding the different checkpoint, and this is what you will see on your app itself when you download the app. So this is one of the checkpoints, checkpoint 5. So when you actually tap on the animal, you'll be able to learn more about the animal. It comes up like a 3D animal on your mobile phone. There you go. Looks like a live animal, and it will give you some interesting fun fact about the animal. Like for example, it will say like, you know, welcome to the Bishan Ang Mo Kio Park. Then it will share with you like, you know, some fun facts about this animal. It's pretty interesting and engaging. And after answering one of the questions, you will be able to gain some flower points. I'm going to share with you another video. Okay, and this video that I'm going to share with you is regarding like a hidden fruit nearby. So when you look for those hidden fruits, which I covered earlier, like treasure hunting, right? You will then able to earn some flowers points. So from your mobile phone, you will be able to see that there is some prompter to say, move the camera around to find the hidden fruits. So there you go. Once you find the hidden fruits, you click on it and then you will be able to gain the flower points. And this is a overview of the map, which how many points you gather along the way, along the coastline. So now back to more sharings regarding the park temporary closure. So you may want to actually visit some parks along the way, but there is some temporary closure, which I think is good to highlight to you over here, such as the Ulu Pandan Park connector, which is along the checkpoint 1 to 2. So it will be actually closed temporarily from 23rd March till 31st December. So it's closed for some further improvement. And Jurong Park connector, which is at checkpoint 1. So a section of it actually closed for development of the Chinese and Japanese garden. It's part of the Jurong Lake Garden till June 2022. And lastly, another temporary closure will be the Ang Mo Kio Town Garden West Park, which is around checkpoint 5. I believe it's between the route from checkpoint 5 to checkpoint 6. So they are actually closed to remove the pond, and footpath is actually disrupted as well. For more further information when will be open, feel free to visit the NPark website. And without further ado, like to encourage you to actually download the Coast to Coast app. You can download from your App Store or Google Play Store, scanning the QR code. If you're Apple phone user, App Store user, please scan the QR code on the left side. And if you are a Android phone user, please feel free to download this app from the Google Play Store on my right side of the screen. So that's all for my presentations today.